Hey, what's going on, guys? So, in this video, I want to talk about why most people fail at online businesses or making money on the internet. Um, it's not that there's lack of opportunities to make money on the internet. There's plenty of opportunities, and there's plenty of courses. There's plenty of things you can try to sell on the internet. There's Amazon FBA, there's drop shipping, there's lead generation, which is what we teach. People make money on YouTube. Some people are making money, a lot of people are struggling. And it really comes down to understanding, how do you make money on the internet, right? It comes down to two things. You have to get attention, and then you have to have a way to monetize that attention. The biggest challenge of making money on the internet is to get attention. It's so noisy on the internet. How are you going to stand out and sustainably get attention? Now, in recent years, there are new interesting ways to get attention, right? There's things like TikTok, and I know I've spoken to a few different individuals where they were able to sell some e-commerce products because they figured out how to create some viral videos. But even they themselves have told me that it's very difficult to create sustained business, because a viral video, it's just very difficult to repeat a viral video on TikTok. Sometimes it becomes viral, sometimes it doesn't. So to create predictable traffic on the internet is still a challenge. And TikTok, it's even more of a challenge, I'd say, because TikTok algorithm favors only virality, right? So you don't even need to have a big channel. As long as you create a viral video, it can go viral, which is part of the reason why a lot of people like about TikTok. But again, it's hit or miss sometimes. Okay, so there's TikTok. There's platforms like YouTube. I mean, how do you get traffic on YouTube? Most of you know, like, you need to create really good videos, and it's gotten exponentially more challenging as the years go on, because content creators have become a lot better at making better videos, more engaging videos. So it's gotten exponentially more competitive over the years. And let's talk about offers, right? There's no lack of offers. Like affiliate marketing, for example, there's so many offers that you can go and promote. You can promote Amazon Associates, you can promote you go to ClickBank, and there's plenty of offers that you can promote. But then the challenge, and then that's kind of like how they sell you on affiliate marketing, right? Like anyone can get into it. It's so easy for anyone to go to ClickBank and get a link. But like, again, how are you going to generate traffic? Let's even talk about other ways to make money from home that people have been kind of dabbling with over the years, which is like um, MLMs, right? Network marketing. Like they sell you the dream of like making all these like kind of tier commissions and how great the product is, and then once you join, it's like most 98% of people fail, because 98% of people lack the skill of getting consistent attention on the internet. And that is the biggest issue. um Places like Instagram to get attention, like or YouTube, like, which are, Instagram is more picture and video, like YouTube's video. There's a lot of X factors to that, right? I mean, like we've all seen, like people that look a certain way get more attention on these platforms. Not everybody is gonna have that X factor. Even YouTube format, right? It's like not everybody's gonna be eloquent and charismatic on camera to be able to garner that attention. So I mean, that leaves us with the one last place where there is consistent traffic on the internet, which is Google. And this is why I like the local, well, there's paid traffic as well, which I'll get into. But this is why I come back to why I believe local lead generation is one of the best online businesses to get into, because it removes a lot of the necessity of X factor of having to be good on camera, which you would need for places like TikTok, YouTube, um, Instagram. So that really only leaves Google as the other platform that where people on the internet go to. Okay, you have to go to where people are at on the internet to get attention there, to generate income, right? That only leaves Google. There's also paid traffic, but paid traffic is inconsistent as well. So if you're running drop shipping, you would be running Facebook ads. Uh, Paid traffic, the problem is who's gonna pay for the ads, right? Suddenly you have to risk paying for the ads, and if you're not profitable, if you're not really good with conversions, then you can lose a lot of money trying to run paid ads. So it's really risky. There's also Amazon, okay, Amazon FBA. But how do you get attention on Amazon? You have to have a really good product with a lot of reviews, which is difficult to achieve for a lot of us because first, you have to invest in inventory. You know, it's gonna cost 10 to 15K, and you have to find a pretty decent to superior product so that you don't get negative reviews. So you have to vet a lot of suppliers from China. There's a lot of variables that can go wrong. I'm not saying you can't pull it off. I'm just saying it's a little bit naive to think you can hit it out of the park your first try. It might take a couple tries, but most people don't have that kind of cash to just kind of play with, you know. So because each try is gonna cost you, you know, 5 to 10 grand, and if you try 2 3 times, I mean, you could be out 20 to 30 grand with no ROI, and that's just very steep investment for most beginners. Again, local lead generation for $500 to $1,000. You can build a website and rank it in the local search engine. And why do I like local better? Now, instead of trying to rank a blog and you have to compete with all the like these bloggers all across the country, all across the world, you're going into local like Dayton, Ohio, or Anaheim, California, or um, Lubbock, Texas. You know, like like Troy, Michigan. All these like small communities that most internet marketers overlook because it's like they look at the big shiny object, right? Or the next shiny object, and local lead generation doesn't sound that exciting. It's not. It's probably, I have to admit, it's like the least sexiest like sounding online business model out there. But that's where lies the beauty, because these smaller markets, it's still like the internet, how the internet was like eight it's like 8 10 years ago. The competition is way less. You're competing with 20 to 30 local companies that most of which don't know what they're doing. They're not experts at online marketing. So you can go in there with the skills, with some SEO skills. I mean, obviously we teach you some advanced stuff, but even with like very average skills, if you pick the right market that has really weak competition, you can win. And when you win, you can generate traffic. By winning, I mean ranking a website at the top of the Google search engine, because that's how you get traffic, how you get attention. Again, like I said throughout this video, it's all about your ability to get traffic. Most people are failing at getting traffic. It's not the offer, it's not the product. As long as you can generate traffic, you can make great money on the internet, and it is worth figuring out how to do, because making money on the internet is literally, I would say, better than 95% of jobs out there, because internet is so scalable, and it's, once you set it up correct, it can become so passive, and it gives you a lot of freedom. So it is worth figuring out. But if you're extremely talented and passionate about making videos, then probably you should do TikTok or become a YouTuber, right? But if that's not you and you're not passionate, or the idea of like being on camera and like making tons of videos doesn't sound that exciting for you, then I would highly recommend you check out local lead generation. I don't recommend doing a blog, because that's highly competitive, right? Because you're dealing with global competition. This is why, as a beginner, you should go local, where the competition is much less. You have a higher chance of winning. That's where you should dominate, generate attention on the internet, generate traffic locally. Then you can convert that traffic to income by selling that attention, converting it into leads, and then selling it to small business owners. So I hope you guys like this video. It's very, very clear to me why most people fail. They're trying to sell and promote this offer here or that offer there, and they're making some YouTube videos to try to promote it, but it's just not enough traffic for them to get anywhere. So internet business, online marketing becomes this kind of like side gig, side hustle. Maybe you're making a couple $100, maybe even $1,000 a month. I trust me, I was kind of there for a long time. $1,000 a month, maybe even 2,000, but it's like it's kind of up and down and it's not consistent. You're simply promoting offers that are paying too cheap, but mostly you just don't have enough traffic on the internet. You know, you haven't cracked the code of traffic. And for the longest time, I thought had to get better at blogging or vlogging or doing these kind of things to get more traffic. Little did I know, if I picked a smaller playing field, an easier playing field, you know, my mentor Dan Klein likes to say, you know, I'd rather fight with third graders instead of, you know, college athletes. If you have average boxing skills but you got into a ring with a third grader, you'll still win, right? So I never knew that about the internet, where I could just pick a easier arena and have a much easier time winning and a faster time winning, and then I can stack income for myself. And I honestly think this is why local lead generation is one of those still untapped corners of the internet that often is getting overlooked. And we have 7,000 students, but there's still tons of more opportunities out there. And I just want to share this message with you because I am somebody passionate about this subject, because I went from a 9-to-5 job, suck at a job that I hated, to being free for the last 8 years running a local lead generation business. So hope you like this video. See you guys on the next one.